Well, good afternoon. I'm so glad to be back. You know, being retired is good, but I sure miss the kids.
At age 56, Dan Conley is headed back to the second and third grade.
I come to tell stories because children are our future.
Conley has joined his son John, a teacher at Skyview Elementary School, to recount tales from his past.
And I have a very special prize for you today. We've never done this before, but I have a story about Mrs. Martin, your principal. It's a true story when she was 10, 11, 12 years old. So you're the first to ever hear it. Ever. Okay, here we go. We grew up on Mount Kit Carson. It's the backside of Mount Spokane. We had boys and girls living up on the mountain. Well, her dad, Mrs. Martin, used to be a professional baseball player. Yeah, people paid him to play baseball. He was that good. And then when he got older, he built a field, a baseball field, out in front of his house. And guess what? This was long.
They come from his life. They're everyday stories. You're not going to see them in a Hollywood movie. They're true and they're down to earth.
But as many boys as we could get, we could only get maybe 8, 7 kids, never a full team. Guess what? We asked Mrs. Martin, when she was a little girl, hey, you can come play with us. So what we would do, we would take the hat, stuff her hair up under the hat, and then she would come out and she would be one of the boys. But we told her, don't slide. When you see their eyes, you know they're listening because their ears are only this far behind. But what's really neat is when their eyes start to twinkle. It's because they're actually there with you. In their head, they're seeing pictures that you're talking about. And then you know you've got them. And I want them to be able to describe the pictures in their head to other people. She had something to say, and she'd do it by sliding. And she'd slide, and her hat would come off, and her hair would come out, and everybody go, oh, a girl! No, this isn't right. This is only for boys.
All of Conley's stories include messages about positive character traits.
By then, us boys realized this is a dumb rule. She plays just as good as we do. It doesn't matter if you're a boy or a girl. All we wanted to do was play.
He brings a new dimension to teaching, I think.
So I bent it here. Now I'm going to bend it up by my fingers. Watch. And this is what you get to learn in school. There's lots of different ways of learning about life. And one of the most precious ways is when someone gives you eye contact and talks to you and to your heart. Everybody has a story. I hope they go home and ask their parents, what was it like when you were a kid? Or their grandparents. We're losing that storytelling skill, the ability to connect. And girls, don't forget to slide into first base. Every time somebody tells you not to, you slide.
I don't know. Yeah, in PE.